Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2023. Back on the charts like I always do for a weekly Forex forecast for the week of the 8th to the 13th in the market. And like we do every year, we check the Forex factor to see what happens in the market concerning news events for the week. It's good to know what's going on so you can make good decisions with certain pairs of the trade or scalping because of volatility. The first week of the year, we had like bank holidays and NFP, so hopefully everyone's profitable the first week. Now we're the second week of January, and the first thing we'll see, the 8th, is still a bank holiday affecting JPY, so Japanese banks will be closed. So the JPY pair will be moving kind of slow for Sunday. Then you got Monday in the markets, a lot of yellow folders, meaning low impact news events. So nothing too crazy going on in the markets on Monday. Then you got Tuesday, you have some red folders. You have one that's in the New York session, the Fed chair Powell speaks. Then you have an Asia session, the affecting the AUD pair, CPI, YY. On Forge Factory, you could check like the details if you really care to know more about each of those news events. But anyways, you have Wednesday, you have mostly yellow folders, and then one orange, which is like medium impact news events during New York session. Something too crazy on Wednesday. And then you have Thursday, you have a couple red folders during New York session, affecting USD pairs, so be cautious, especially if you're scalping. And then Friday, end of the week, you have heavy news for like GBP during like London session, and then most of the news events are yellow events. But overall, Friday isn't like too bad. Just get cautious, trading GBP pair. And obviously, New York session, you have high impact at 10 a.m. New York time, New York Eastern Standard Time. And now let's look at the charts. So USD CAD last week ended pretty much on a downtrend because of the news event with NFP. So right now my bias is for sales right now. Um, this week, Sunday, the market could do a continuation downwards to the zone area, or the market could slowly begin to try to retrace this week. And if we retrace this week, I'm looking for a sell opportunity above the selling point, the 78.6 retracement to take downwards. That's my setup. So just be cautious because Sunday, Monday, the market's gonna start to move. If it moves back up, you already know we're trying to look for a sell and take it back down. But if we, don't retrace up, it could literally come down, creating a new lower low before we retrace back up. And then I still look for a sell. And then let's look at a different pair. Let's look at TV New Zealand NZD. So this pair has been very choppy lately, as you can see. Right now it's a 1 hour chart. So right now, I am looking for a downtrend still. And then on a downtrend, well, towards Friday because of news. So it could be a continuation down here to start the week before we potentially either decide to retrace back up. We come back here, I'm gonna look for sell downwards, or we could literally, just come up, play around. If we come downwards, we're gonna create a new low, and then I have to retrace my analysis. Still looking for sells, but I won't be looking for sells up in this area if we break down the structure and go lower and lower. So just be mindful. Overall, I'm looking for sell opportunities for this pair. You got US dirty, so we're in an uptrend. So we literally could, do a continuation. to here, or we could literally come up and then come back down. And we come down here, I'm gonna look for buys to take back up. So right now, I'm looking for buys if we come off the retracement, because I like to trade off the retracement. New Zealand USD. So right now, we still didn't break this area of resistance red line. We rejected off this, so I'm still looking for like sells to ride back down for the downtrend. But if Sunday, Monday comes out and we create support above, break it, create support, then I'll be looking for buys. I'll trade my buys and look for buys. And GBP CHF, still looking for sales. We're right here. The market could literally come up here, and this week I'm looking for sales back down. As for gold, we're still on uptrend right now. The market could literally still create a high or come down slowly. Come down slowly, I'm trying to catch it back up. But if we do come back down and we break this zone area, then I'll start to look for like sell opportunities. If we break this area of support. So I'm trying to see if it respects the area support, if it comes out for retracement, or we can just create new highs and create new area support and stuff. So just gotta pay attention to the structure. And now GPJPY. So right now being patient. I feel like market still had time to go up. If it comes back up, I'm gonna look for sales to take it back down. But we break here, then I'll think about buy opportunities. But as of now, we're on the downtrend, so I'm looking for sales for GBP, JPY. AED CAD. We ended with NFP still on an uptrend. So still trying to, catch the buy momentum back up. We could break the previous high. So I'm looking to see if to test or break the previous high. USD JPY. So last week, well, Friday, NFP, news events caused it to drop. So we still on the downtrend. So we can literally come down still. So my buys is still sells for this pair. As for CAD JPY, my bias is still sells right now. I'm still in this trade from last week. Well, I got a small position in, trying to catch the drop. So I'm looking for sales. If we break this area of resistance, then I'll be a little worried about holding my sell position. As of now, catching sales for this drop for CAD JPY. AD JPY. Right now, this pair is a little funny because it seems like we're still potentially about to go up into the zone area before we come back down. So right now, I don't see us coming down for sales yet. I still feel like we have one last push in the zone area. We could potentially test an area of support, well, resistance, worst case, before we come down, or we come down a little earlier if we test this area. So just gotta be mindful and see the structure. And I guess the one last pair we can look at is CAD CAF. So right now we're on an uptrend. There was some like consolidation a little bit towards the end of last week. So we literally could like consolidate and come down and shoot up, or we could just pretty much play around here and still shoot up, creating some highs, and then have to readjust my analysis to catch a new area support to ride back up. Right now, CAD CHF is an uptrend. So that's pretty much my analysis so far for this week. Going to the second week of the year. Make sure you monitor your risk management and um, check what you see, now what you think, and you already know. We out here, so definitely like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Peace.